put it right here.
Oh, man.
Azygis.
Crazy sport. You don't know what you're
Azygis.
doing.
Okay, so azygis is coming from the thoracic vertebrae into the superior vena cava. Do you know what this blue pin is?
The superior
Well,
That's your-
no.
Is this thoracic
this,
mammary thing?
yeah.
that.
Inferior?
Internal thoracic or
You have
mammary.
to say, yeah.
Is it
both. It's
inferior
either, yeah, one or the other.
Internal-
Mammary gland, also known as internal thoracic.
Yeah.
You said mammary gland.
So this pink pin is the superior vena cava, right?
Mm-hmm.
The superior vena cava, what's the two branch? Oh, wait, veins are going to the heart. Sorry. So it's not a branch off of, but you should know that the blood is going this way, right, to the heart. Do you guys know what this is? So I think that's just this green pin. Yeah, that's the external. The internal is not showing, right? So, do you know what this light purple pin is right here? This one?
It's your
Subclavian.
left subclavian.
Yeah, so where this subclavian and the external jugular come together, they form the brachiocephalic. So that's what the brachiocephalic is, this pin right here. This one. Okay. What comes together to make the subclavian?
Axillary and the subscapular.
Yeah, so you should have this red pin should be the axillary, and then subscapular is the one that's going to the subscapular muscle, right? So that's that. Axillary, what branches to form the axillary? Brachial. So axillary turns into brachial, which can't really see, but brachial would be like in the arm area. And then brachial, what forms the brachial?
Radial and ulnar.
Yeah, so you should have radial and ulnar here. You can't, I don't know, you can't really see it. But radial and ulnar in this area to the brachial, and then that becomes axillary. Axillary plus subscapular form subclavian. Subclavian plus external jugular form brachiocephalic. The two brachiocephalic, and then this is superior vena cava, right? You should have an internal jugular, but it's not showing. This blue pin is the, what is it again?
Mammary.
Thoracic.
Yeah.
What is it
Internal
called?
thoracic or mammary. And this is the azygis right here.
Sorry, my craps right there.
I have to double check, but I think this should be vertebral. This pink pin. I have to double check, okay, so.
Yeah, he said
He
that's
said
the
that was a costocervical.
Costocervical, vertebral.
And then he said that
Only
was
on that side,
vertebral.
right?
This one just vertebral.
Okay, yeah. So this is vertebral and costocervical vertebral. If we look at the other cat, it's very obvious than this, because this looks like you have two branches. This should look more like just one, and then this side looks like it branches. That's why it's a costocervical vertebral, and then this one's just vertebral. So these are veins going to the heart, right? Arteries are branching away, so you have, I think it's this white pin right here. What's that?
aorta.
That's the aorta. So it goes ascending aorta, and then aortic arch, and then descending aorta is going to go over here, right? But from the aortic arch, what are the branches that we have? I can't really see it.
Brachiocephalic.
Yeah, you should have brachiocephalic on the right side, and then what's on the left side?
Left subclavian.
Left subclavian. The brachiocephalic is going to branch off into this
right.
Yeah, you have the left common carotid and the right common carotid. So you see how, oh gosh, this is like way in the way. But do you see how this is the aorta, right? And then you have the brachiocephalic over here. And then, let me draw this. Okay, then you see how it branches off like right here. This that I'm following is the left common carotid, and then you have the right common carotid, and then the brachiocephalic turns into the, do you know what that is?
Right subclavian.
Yeah, right subclavian. And then the right subclavian turns into the axillary. And then axillary is going to branch off into, you should have brachial, and I believe you should have the subscapular, if it's the same as the vein. Yeah. And you have the same, so this was So here's the aorta. This, what's on the left side? Do you know what this is? This blue pin right here that I'm moving. So the aorta has those two branches, right? It has the brachiocephalic on the right side. What's on the left side?
The coronary sinus.
Left
Subclavian.
subclavian, right?
Left what?
Left subclavian.
Got one right.
And then left subclavian is going to turn into anyone.
Axillary.
Axillary. And then axillary is going to turn into brachial and subscapular. I'm going to ask him about all of these tiny ones right here, the arteries. But what was that vein right there?
External.
No,
Costal.
cervical vertebral, and then this is a vertebral. But, okay, you guys can turn off your videos.